So, a few times now, I've tried to leave a comment for GadSad on Patreon, and every time I've left the comment, it's disappeared. So I started documenting it with YouTube videos, and the last time I documented it, I tweeted at Dr. Sad and Patreon here to ask what was up. I said, "Is Gad Sad or Patreon censoring my anti-Patreon comment in Dr. Sad's Patreon comments? Well, what do you think?" And then I linked to a video which documented it. And so, go down a little further. Gad Sad said, "I did not touch any of your comments." Now, at this point, I have to apologize for even suggesting the possibility that Dr. Sad would have censored my comments, but I was pretty baffled at who it could be that was removing it. So, since Dr. Sad has been kind enough, he's a busy man, he's been kind enough to take time to respond here and say he didn't touch my comments, well then, I guess we know who it was. It was Patreon. So I thanked him, and then I noted that Jack Conte, in the Rubin report, said that Patreon wasn't into censorship. And so I asked, what's going on with these repeated removals then? Well, my comment was telling Dr. Sad that I'd been a supporter for a few months, but that I was going to remove my Patreon support and hope that he was moving to another platform. So one more time, let's just seal the deal here. I'm going to try to leave my comment for, I don't know what, the fifth time, sixth time, something like that. And let's find out how long it takes before it disappears. Over to Patreon here. Oh, looks like they don't have a wide format. So let's try this out here. His most recent videos here. 2 comments. I'm going to write a comment. Now, I'm going to change the comment a little bit just in case it's some kind of a spam algorithm that's been removing my comments. I originally said, "Dear Dr. Sad." This time, I'm going to say what the person right above there said. "Hello, Professor Sad. I have been supporting you for a few months. Unfortunately, I recently, although it's not so recently now, learned that this time I'm going to omit the name Patreon, find out what happens, that this particular platform has a mission that is not aligned with my expectation for what a service that pays creators ought to have as a mission. So I am removing my support here. I look forward to supporting you by some other means. Please tweet about any other let's say payment platforms that you discover. This is my 6th attempt to leave this comment. I'm documenting whether it disappears like the previous attempts. Documenting whether it disappears like the previous attempts. It'll be on YouTube. Okay, let's give it a try here. Maybe I'll copy it all for later. Copy. Post. Okay, it's there now. Let me just go back a little bit here. All comments. It says 2 comments there. Let's refresh. Still 2 comments. Click here. Boom. It's gone. Well, Patreon, I'd say you've got a problem with censorship. So I encourage everybody to remove their Patreon support. Remember that Patreon takes a cut of all of the payments you make for the creators you enjoy. And they say that Jack Conte said on the Rubin Report they're not into censorship. Well, looks like a lie. So you decide what to do. Anyway, thanks for paying attention and doing the right thing.